Service to others is in his bones. A humble man whose contributions often take place in the shadows of the spotlight, yet impacts nearly everyone. In the 1970s, working for the Foxboro Company's video department, he found ways to help the community, even before Foxboro Cable Access began.
And our cameraman, Paul Beck, who has spent all the day up in the picker. He had a little difficulty getting up there, but once he was up there, he seems to really enjoy it.
As his career progressed and accepting an engineering management position at Emerson College, he always found time to help and support the town of Foxboro and its many civic organizations. Never waiting to be asked, Paul eagerly extends a friendly hand, offering solutions when he sees a need. Nearly every church in town has been aided by Paul over the years, from fixing and improving PA systems, donating video equipment, and answering emergency phone calls.
Congratulations and greetings from Melrose, Paul. I wish I could be there with you tonight to celebrate as you receive this much-deserved Legacy Rodman Legacy Award, one that you so richly deserve, my friend. I want to say a word of thanks for the many years of our friendship, of your work in so many ways. I can't even count the number of times we've worked on things together. This is probably one video you're not behind the camera for or producing, but I wanted to add my 2 cents worth to congratulate you tonight on so many years of your generosity and kindness to so many, Paul, in the Foxboro community. Congratulations on the Rodman Legacy Award. You deserve it, buddy.
Volunteering with Foxboro Cable Access from their earliest days, Paul Beck serves as a leader, educator, mentor, and workhorse, capturing and sharing and preserving some of the most important moments in community life.
Paul, for me, was fantastic in that he shared his broad knowledge of television engineering in the broadcasting corporate sector, which allowed me to develop my own career as a broadcast engineer. But more importantly than that, Paul was a tremendous asset to Foxboro in that he was a core of 6 or 8 volunteers at Foxboro Cable Access that would record concert after concert, sporting event after sporting event, and parade after parade. Paul, they didn't tell me what your award looked like, but I hope it's big, shiny, and bright like your personality.
My first encounter with Paul occurred when he spent part of his summer vacation pursuing a lifelong passion by staffing the concession stand at Canton Junction Commuter Rail Station. I had just started at the Foxboro Reporter, and Paul reached out to me to pitch a story chronicling his experiences there, reasoning quite naturally that our readers would be just as enthusiastic about all things railroading as he was. And so I spent that Thursday afternoon at Canton Junction with Paul, where I learned first and foremost that he is the consummate rail geek. But even more impressive, at least to me, was learning about his broadcast background, especially that not so minor detail that he had manned the center field camera at Fenway Park during the Impossible Dream summer of 1967. And as far as I was concerned, that placed Paul in rare company. Over the years since then, Paul and I have crossed paths often due to our respective involvement in town affairs. And since then, my respect for his commitment to Foxboro and its citizens has only grown. So congratulations, my friend. You are richly deserving of these accolades, and I promise we'll get that elevator back in working order for your next visit to Bethany Church.
I don't think many people realize the value that Foxboro Cable Access volunteers have in our lives to help preserve those memories for us forever. A big thank you.
Paul helps the schools, Town Hall, the Marilyn Rodman Performing Arts Center, and countless other groups. And don't forget the trains, one of Paul's many passions. Paul does all this with a cheerful smile, wit, and humor, and on rare occasions, he even steps in front of the camera.
Well, hello there, Foxboro Founders Day fans. My name is Paul Beck. I'm your roving reporter here at Founders Day, here at the Town Common, and with me is our special friend Lloyd Gibbs, and he's brought our tradition once again, Frederick J. Frog, the founding Founders Day frog. Is that the right?
That's correct.
Tell us about it. Well, I never met a frog I didn't like, especially with mushroom gravy.
Well, okay, thank you very much.
Okay.
And Mr. Frog says, ribbit.
Paul Beck, a life of high standards, unending community service, and humility. Thank you, Paul Beck, for making Foxboro so special.